What is up, my lads? My name is alexsuniverse. Welcome to Smackdown Live. My name is Alex. We're here at a place and a time. That place is Tampa, Florida. And the time is 9:37 p.m. EST. Hello, Chris. Had a long day of shopping today, that's why I'm later than I normally would be. But we're gonna start off with the hardcore title. I swear to you all, I hit the randomizer button until there was someone on my roster. And it was KALISTO. I promise. I had nothing to do with it this time. Logan, what did I do? Logan, who did I cheat on you with?
The following contest is an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match.
The Assassin Bacon. Look. Their name has bacon in it. What do you expect out of me? And here comes KALISTO. And you can see he's speeding. Tonight, though, we continue our WWE Championship number one contenders tournament, the semifinals, where we will be seeing Mustafa Ali versus Randy Orton in our main event of tonight. It's going to be Bobbert, Lashley, and Dean Ambrose. I'm excited to use the big Titantron Arena in 2K22. Yeah. But also tonight we'll be debuting yet another superstar. Anyways, as I was saying, we're gonna be debuting another superstar. That will be later on tonight. But right now we got LINCE DORADO heading into the ring. I will probably use the current IRL one, just because we're at a point where I can use that one. Normal climates and all that. The Thunderdome one is cool, but the IRL one is just preferred right now, in my opinion. But there's KALISTO doing KALISTO things.
Introducing the champion from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds. He is the WWE Hardcore Champion,
LINCE DORADO. There we go. It's all gonna be stock images of Goldberg. Just watching. Lurking. LINCE DORADO. There we go, matchup underway. KALISTO, LINCE DORADO. Two members of the Lucha House Party facing off in a friendly battle. As KALISTO with a nice start off here into the stand-up moonsault. KALISTO fought for the WWE Championship at TLC because he got a clean win over Roman Reigns, which is something not many people have done in the past year, which is really funny. Meanwhile, Lince Dorado has been doing very Lince Dorado things in winning the hardcore title. You have a pair. Is it a good pair? But yeah. You can see Dorado getting up. And he just slamming Kalisto into the mat. A nice kick. Not really. I think I forgot to watch it. To wash it. God damn it, Logan. Kalisto with that figure 4 leg lock. Tomorrow I have to wake up at 8 in the morning because we have a breakfast with Santa that we're going to. So I'm really hoping that is worth waking up at 8 in the morning for. Anyways, Chris, you have pizza. I had pizza too. We are pizza brothers now, ingrained in blood. You will sign the treaty, and we will have meetings every Thursday. I accidentally just ate the sticker because I forgot to take it off. Oh, good job. The sticker is a part of the pair too, so you're just being equality and all that. Kalisto. Nice kick, Lince Dorado with the Irish whip into a super kick to Kalisto. Oh, and Dorado pumping up, but Kalisto gonna roll out of the way. Irish whipping Lince into the corner, went for the drop kick. Oh, and bouncing off into the drop kick to Kalisto. No, went for the elbow drop. Sticker lives matter, for real, for real. Oh, and Lince Dorado going up to the top, and then just the arm drag to Kalisto, sending him flying across the ring. Stomping at him, and now Lince with just a running knee strike to Kalisto's head. Going for the pin, looking to retain the title right here, but only a 1 count. These two very strong in their lucha-based offense. Very high flying, very technical as well though, showing their speed and paralysis. And you could see an example right there, that DDT, but Lince Dorado right into a kip up and just sending himself into the drop kick to Kalisto, not even letting him get back onto his feet after that. Does Lucha House Party still exist? They do still exist. I was looking through my teams, and I was trying to delete any extra ones from, superstars who aren't on my brand, and can confirm that the Lucha House Party is still a tag team. They are still a thing that exists. I know Kalisto taking Dorado just into the corner with blow after blow now to the top turnbuckle to Lince Dorado. I recommend removing Kalisto from them. I have no reason to. Like, I have no reason to keep him, but I also have absolutely no reason to remove him. It's like Seth Rollins in The Prophecy. He absolutely does not really associate with them anymore, but he's there because maybe one day there'll be a reason for it. And just sending Dorado into the corner now, again into that turnbuckle. Kalisto just very aggressive here. And it rolls through his reversal, gonna send Dorado onto the apron. Hits him with that shoulder block into a sunset flip power bomb to Lince Dorado at ringside. Getting him up onto his feet. And what is he thinking about now? And he just... Oh, but Dorado elbowing at Kalisto. And sends him up with just a standing Spanish fly. He never formally left The Prophecy. He just hasn't done anything with them. Exactly. It's kind of like the same thing with Kalisto. Like, technically, by all means, I could very well one day just have Seth decide to start actually associating with them again. Let's be honest, they'll probably end up split up in the 2K22 draft. This implies all three of them, if any, are in the game. Because, let's be honest, if they're not in the game, the only one who I would be willing to download is Kalisto, just because of the memes we've had. Like, other than that, I have no reason to download LINCE, DORADO, or Grand Metalik. So, don't forget about the draft. Let's see if they make the game first. But KALISTO, Salina del Sol to LINCE, DORADO. I was talking about Prophecy. Well, KALISTO wins the hardcore title. But anyway, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, that's also true. But I could see myself trying to get Rollins and Murphy, and then Cole Quinn. Actually, maybe not Cole Quinn, but we'll have to. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Let's get there first. Game doesn't come out for another 3 or so months. We have time to figure out if they'll be on the roster, if any of them. I know Rollins and Murphy are both on the roster, but honestly, what's gonna determine for me is if Cole Quinn makes it, cause Cole Quinn. That's what I'm saying.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Hardcore Champion, KALISTO.
There you go. KALISTO is once again Behold Cole, of course. KALISTO once again your hardcore champion. Congratulations to him. Tag team action. Speaking of the Prophecy, they will be in tag team action against none other than Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits. No, absolutely not.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 414 pounds, Buddy Murphy and Cole Quinn.
Here come the Prophecy making their way to the ring. These guys have been tag champions most of the year, and when they haven't, they've won it back. Ball foot.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
And here come the Street Profits. The Street Profits. They groovin', that's for sure. These two probably rip my message got nobles. blocked. Got nobles. I didn't even flinch. I didn't even bother to figure out if that meant blocked. I was just like, you got nobles? Sure. That's such an oddly specific thing, Chris. Your message got Josh's last name? No, it is Jamie Nobles. We did it. Here we go. Tag team action. Buddy Murphy gonna start off against Montez Ford. Ref rings the bell and Murphy not wasting any time to show that he is prepared for this rematch, but Montez Ford already coming in. Send hook. Of course. Oh no, went for the kick, but Ford quickly able to get the reversal, and you can see both of these men now at ringside going after each other's legs, and Buddy Murphy with just some hard shots here. Montez Ford just trying to fight back. Murphy though keeping it rolling. Sign hook. I do not think I'm gonna sign hook. And oh, nice bulldog. The ref at a count of 6. Murphy just shot after shot, just into a power bomb. You sign hook. Book. 8. And Murphy. 9. Is he gonna... Murphy, you son of a bitch! He really just said, nah, man, this ain't it. Well, the prophecy wins.
Here are your winners.
Ah, I see. Well, the prophecy win. Just like that. Good for them. But we'll move on, as we do. And up next, it's gonna be, I believe, our first Jimmy Wang Yang. See, that I might do. We have our first semi-finals match. Mustafa Ali gonna go one-on-one against Randy Orton. I will admit, sign Mark Jindrak.
Making his way to the ring.
So I will admit that Mustafa making it this far was a bit surprising. Sign Test. Goddamn, never mind, he's dead. I was gonna say. But Ali, maybe he can continue to pull some upsets here. He's done it before in the past, maybe he can do it now. A singles match for the Third Eye Championship could be what Ali needs right about now. Win or loss, the opportunity at all is something to give him credibility for the future. Legend. But here comes Randy Orton, a former last year's Royal Rumble winner, a former Dirt 8 champion. He is. Will he win? Won't he win? I'm not making any bets. Sean Stasiak. Randy Orton, for 3-time Royal Rumble winner, winning the 2009, 2017, and 2021 Royal Rumbles. He's a multiple-time Dirt 8 champion, United States champion, Intercontinental champion, tag champion, Man has done just about everything he can possibly name. He's a former Money in the Bank winner. Randy Orton truly is a legend. Signed Maven. Wait. Okay. I don't know why my brain was like... It had to think. It had to think for a second. Did YouTube block the words "you should sing the man, the myth, the legend"? Sign. I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. I'm sad. In about 2 hours exactly my time, I will be 18 years of age. Meaning, if I go down to Mexico, I will legally be allowed to drink alcoholism. Sign Repo Man. Of course, of course. But here we go, Mustafa Ali, Randall Keith Orton, matchup underway, and Randall not wasting any time, going right into the Luthez press onto Ali. He wants to make a statement here. Oh, fucking hell. Pours a bucket of cheese on Alex. Merry birthday. God damn it, Chris. And Randy just gets him up right into the neck breaker, going for the pin. Almost an immediate kick out. Ref didn't even get onto his shoulders there. And he's gonna get him up. Oh, and he's setting him up onto the middle rope. Randy Orton with that DDT. Oh, and he's setting him up already. What is up with tonight's matches? And an RKO. And, well, just like that, Randy's going to the final. Well, I was talking about Ali potentially pulling an upset, but seems like he didn't even stand a chance. Oops. Well then, that was a tad bit unexpected. What is up with tonight's matches just ending in the most inconvenient ways? First, Buddy Murphy wins a 5 minutes count out. Yeah, that was squash. Like, these matches are just like our only match. We're halfway through the show, and the only match that feels like it had some sort of substance was fucking LINCE DORADO versus KALISTO for the Hardcore Championship. But nonetheless, Randy Orton's going to the final. He'll face either Bobby Lashley or Dean Ambrose next week on Smackdown. Congrats to him. Yada yada. Sign Crash Holly. Up next, hopefully a match that actually does things. We got Keith Lee going one-on-one with John Morrison. Keith Lee, the #1 contender for the European Championship, going over against former Intercontinental Champion himself and John Morrison. You know what? Fuck it. Sign the entire Ring of Honor roster since they're all released. Bearcat! No, it's pedophile Keith Lee. John Bearcat Morrison, yes. What the actual fuck is that Keith Lee called? Chris, haven't you heard? That's pedophile Keith Lee in all of his glory.
Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 295 pounds, Keith Lee.
I put googly eyes on a cotton ball and named it John Fortnite Kennedy. God damn it, Logan. Keith Lee winning a ladder match against Robert Lashley at TLC to earn himself a one-on-one European Championship match against none other than Rey Mysterio at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. The man has been looking for an opportunity to truly prove his potential, and well, this could be his time now, but for right now he has to go up against a man who, well, he's had a bit of an odd run here on Brand Wars. At least he won the Money in the Bank ladder match, and hell, he even won his cash-in, but man lost his title almost immediately after winning it.
From Los Angeles, California.
And then he kind of just fell off again. Did you know when I played 2K19 in my career, I made my custom title the Fortnite title? I do recall you telling me this at one point. I cannot tell you when, and I cannot tell you at what point, but I have some sort of memory of this. And then I retired the Intercontinental title for the Fortnite title. As you should, as you should. Here we go. And then defended the title against JC Jordan when we figured out Kurt Angle doesn't love his own child. Yep, of course, of course. And there we go, match underway. Keith Lee not wasting any time with that backbreaker, but Morrison plans to make this not a squash match for the second match in a row. Decides to get his own offense in to make sure you know he's not fucking around. Lee with the nice uppercut. And just tossing Morrison aside. Hi, Brandon. And Morrison with the uppercut. But gets sent into the corner. Just a clothesline to the back, sending him down. But you can see Morrison stung him with the jawbreaker. Into a float over DDT to Keith Lee. Nice move there. Gonna get Lee up, and Lee just shoving him off, and just look at this, just a hurricane run out of John Morrison. And that looked like that strained him a bit. But the jawbreaker quickly into a drop kick, not taking him down though, and Lee just quickly just grabbing him, and Morrison struggling and just gets slammed. Keith Lee looking to be a force of nature. Now look at this, just deadlifting Morrison up into a sit-out powerbomb. He's just kind of, well, I wouldn't say toying around with Morrison here, but he's certainly been making it look easy against a man who has shown quite a bit of athletic prowess. You can see Morrison trying to fight back here, but Keith Lee has just not been an easy man to take down. He just pushes Morrison off. Oh, and rolls through, and just again, just shoved. Oh, and just look at this Irish whipping Lee into the corner. He just jumps right into that turnbuckle as Keith Lee just slamming him down with that inverted STO. On the elbow, and again he tries, but he keeps getting pushed off. Gonna kick at the leg now, and the right hand taking him against the ropes. What is he gonna plan on doing here? Just a drop kick, but again he does not go down. Oh, just a kick into a belly-to-belly suplex. to John Morrison, and look at it, just cranking at the neck now. Keith Lee, an absolute monster. His ass speaking volumes, limitless. I mean, he's definitely been showing that. The roll was out of the way again, but quickly caught though, as Keith Lee, just a nice vertical suplex. Nice, quick, simple, as he gets him up. I don't know, rope wrapping him around, takes him on a knee, but Morrison fighting back with some punches to the abdominal. Oh, but Lee, what's he doing here? Just drop kick to Morrison, sending him down, and Keith Lee now. Oh, but Morrison able to get him off his feet finally. And they're just going right after the back of the arm, trying to wear at the limbs. They're going to get him up. And snapmare take down Morrison with just a neck snap. You can see that hurting him a bit. And he's going to get Keith Lee up. And they're just into the backbreaker. And a Russian leg sweep. Nice combination there from John Morrison. Gets him up. Sending him into the corner. He could be going. And the kick. Here we go. John Morrison with a Starship Pain to Keith Lee. Could he win the match just like that? And no, Keith Lee able to get the shoulder up after two. I was going to say, Morrison didn't exactly do all that much outside damage for that Starship Pain to really be fully effective enough to win the match, but he's up top, and Lee was able to get out of the way. Gets Morrison up, taking him into the corner. Gonna just turn him around. Now look at this, taking him against the ropes, sending him, and just launching him across the ring with that shoulder block, and Keith Lee is fired up. He's going to go right into the pin, see if that was enough to take out John Morrison. And no, it wasn't. He barely kicked out, and Lee yelling at the ref, telling him that should have been it. Oh, but he's powering up. He's firing up. He's humping up for the Big Bang Catastrophe to John Morrison. And just like that, Keith Lee picks up the win. Morrison did all he could, but Keith Lee just has too much going for him. The ref gonna raise his hand. And Morrison, look at a sign of respect between the two, going for a handshake, and Keith Lee's gonna take it. Nice handshake to Morrison. But Keith Lee still going to celebrate here. You can see one hell of a victory for Keith Lee. If he's able to do that to Rey Mysterio at the Rumble, we'll have ourselves a new European champion for the first time in a while. But up next, our semi-main event and a debut of sorts. Big E making his Smackdown debut against none other than Ethan Carter III, one half of the Dirty Dogs, a former Smackdown Tag Team Champion. Noticeably, Dolph Ziggler not at ringside tonight. Can't really give a reasoning for it, but I guess that's up for your own interpretation. Maybe I forgot, maybe I didn't forget. Big E Langston. He is just Big E. He is simply E. But here we go.
Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big
Making his Smackdown debut, recently traded over. Well, I wouldn't say traded, as he kind of got released. But then, what song did you... I gave him the Steel one, just because it matched just enough. That is not Big E I remember. The Big E I remember. Well, that you are wrong. Look at Big E. I like this attire. I was given the default, but I like the color change because this is the color change I gave him when I made a personal big New Day split up, and I don't remember what game. But I think it was on my second account for 2K19, but I do not remember enough to confirm. But this was the design I had, and it looked pretty cool, so I made it again. Top 1% time. Ethan Carter III. I forgot theme music doesn't go through onto PlayStation streaming because of copyright. 3 ain't enough, man. I need 5 for real.
Weighing in at 231 pounds,
EC3 making his way to the ring again, a former Smackdown Tag Champion alongside Dolph Ziggler, but you can see looking for some singles action here tonight. One of the bit of a taste of the singles life, I guess, tonight. He was chosen to go up against Big E, which, to be fair, isn't exactly a death wish. You're a soldier. You are a soldier. I'm a soldier. I don't know. I don't know the theme enough. EC3. Fair. Biggies. Voice text, of course. Here we go, nonetheless, singles action underway. One of these men, who we're gonna see. Here we go, and EC3 not wasting any time, just to STO to Big E. Oh, but Big E ain't taking it tonight. And Big E just kicking down. EC3 gonna get him up, but forearm from Ethan Carter, just going for those jabs, but Big E is just not taking. A very tough man taking in the corner, just throwing elbow. Big E shoving him off. Big and just clotheslines him out of the ring. And he is riled up here. And a shot to the back. And it is into the ring apron. I have no idea your context, Logan. So, no, I know your context, but I don't know the context of what's happening, what you're doing with this storyline on Raw. So, like, because all I remember is that you telling me an angle. So I just, Kofi shipped to NXT and Woods' US ship. That makes sense. Nice clothesline. Oh, an EC3! Nice maneuver there, trying to take out Big E early on with that roll up. Oh, and E just into the into the corner there. And I'm just launching him back. Yeah. And oh, a big DDT. And a headbutt to Ethan Carter. Oh, and the kick gets him up. Oh, and he's gonna send EC3 into the corner now, sending him to the top rope. And just that fall-away slam off the middle rope. Oh, and he's bouncing off the ropes. In for the big splash. Oh, and he's pumping up. He's pumping him up. Gets EC3 up for the big ending. And that looks like that took a chunk of the lungs out of EC3 there, but he managed to kick out after 2, and Big E cannot believe it. Cannot believe that that was not the end of the match. You could see he's quickly getting him up and taking him into the corner. Now just stone DDT from EC3. And now look at this, quickly just taking him, dropping his knee, and EC3 getting a bit cocky. As Big E is struggling to get to his feet. Nice drop kick. 2E into the elbow drop. And now it looks like Ethan Carter has the advantage. And now look at this, hoisting him up for just that sit-out power bomb to Big E, and gets him up for the neck snap. What, there he is. We have found out where Dolph Ziggler is, but EC3's the one being distracted right now. Big E from behind with a schoolboy. I don't know if that's what Ziggler was intended to take out. Was intended to distract Ethan Carter, but nonetheless he did so. Just that belly-to-belly suplex from Big E. And Big E and just splashing EC3 for a second time, but he still manages to kick out. And you can see Big E, and he's pumping up, gets him up a second time for a second big ending to EC3. Right into the pin, but a foot under the leg. God damn it. Nonetheless, he's not done yet. A third big ending. And Big E Langston. What a way to set up your career on Smackdown. A dominant victory over Ethan Carter III here tonight. He had some help from Ziggler, whether that help was intentional or not. Occasionally, when I decide to remember to give his last name back. Nonetheless, big victory for E. And, well, look at that. Ziggler in the ring, celebrating with Big E. Well, if the intentions weren't intentional before, they are now. It looks like Ziggler has decided he is a dirty dog no more. He's going back to the basics. But we shall move on into our main event. Bobbert Lashley goes one-on-one with Dean Ambrose. He's a clean dog. He's been cleansed. Oh, wait. He's been cleansed. But this is the second semifinals match. The winner of this will face Randy Orton at next week's Smackdown. Hello, Chris. Bobby Lashley.
Making his way
doing what he do.
From Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Nasty. One of the head members of the Hurt Business. A former United States champion, ECW champion. Looking to become WWE champion. And here comes a man who is a former WWE champion, as well as a Grand Slam champion and a Money in the Bank winner, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has shown to be a very intense superstar when he chooses to be. Sometimes he's a bit more laid back, but other times when he goes all out, he can be absolutely devastating. Last week faced off against a former, well, I would say former, but a current rival of Seth Rollins to earn his way into this match. He would end up picking up the win over Seth that time around, and thus he is here. Now all he has to do to get his hands on Roman Reigns is beat Bobby Lashley, and then next week beat Randy Orton, which, depending on the day, could be an easy or difficult challenge for Ambrose. We're about to find out if he's able to get there. Right now, as the ref rings the bell, here we go. Lashley just quickly kicking at Ambrose, just immediately taking him. And now just into the corner. Look at this. Lashley just already showing what he got. And lays out Ambrose early on in this matchup here. Oh, but Ambrose powering through the kick and now just lammering and just hammering down with those blows onto Lashley. Dean Ambrose now taking Lashley in the corner. Oh, but Lashley just grabbing him by the jaw. Ambrose gonna reverse it, and oh, caught though. And Lashley just slamming down Ambrose. This is a very interesting pairing for a matchup here. Not exactly sure what you can expect from either man, but that belly to back, not even falling back to hit the maneuver. And Lashley, oh, but Ambrose now just going right after the leg. And into the bulldog, taking Lashley down, and Ambrose just showing to the crowd here as Lashley struggles to get onto his feet. Oh, and Lashley sent him over the ropes and out of the ring, and just kicking him down. What is Lashley thinking here? Just getting him over, but Ambrose able to slide through and just pushing him away. Doesn't want to take any risks of Lashley using the outside environment to his advantage. Oh, what a hard chop from Lashley there. And now just, oh, again, Ambrose aware of his surroundings. He knows his outside area. He knows when someone is going to try to do something. And Lashley, look at this, just that Boston Crab to ringside. The ref's at 7. Oh, just flipping, and he flips onto those steel steps. 8. 9. And just into the steps, and well, that match has ended in a draw. And yeah, I'm hearing in my headset that's not how the match is going to end. He is going to call that this match is indeed going to restart. He wants these two to have a fair ending, and well, he's sick and he doesn't want another match to end earlier than it needs to. So both of the men back in the ring, the ref ringing the bell. The match has been restarted, and Lashley, not wasting any time, very upset about the draw, being thrown into the stairs, quickly taking his anger out on Ambrose, but Ambrose able to quickly fight his way back and regain the upper hand, and you can see Lashley just dropping Ambrose now. Lashley already a much more aggressive individual now that the match is restarted, but Ambrose doing what he can. You can see trying to do some maneuvers, but it is just not exactly helping him. He's doing whatever he can, and you can just see that Ambrose is doing whatever, and Lashley though just being as dominant as ever. He's not called the Dominator for nothing. And you can see Ambrose doing whatever he can. And he takes him. Lashley just rolls through and just DDT to Ambrose now. And just beating down strike after strike after strike. Ambrose is a smart man, but Bobby is a strong one, and sometimes Braun does beat brains if Braun gets angry enough. And Lashley definitely angry, trying to get a pin, but Ambrose only a 1 count. Still very much in this matchup, despite the offense he's taken. You can see Ambrose just maneuvering Lashley into a swinging neck breaker. And Dean Ambrose, oh, but Lashley rolls out of the way. Ambrose gonna take him in the corner, just a running forearm and a bulldog. Seems Ambrose could have this match. Hi, Ramen. And now setting up. Ah, yes, of course. That's why Braun was the one that came out. We're just beating on Lashley, and a jab and a strike, taking him against the rest of Lashley, striking him off and just into the clothesline, and Bobby's pumped. He's ready to go. As he's going to get Ambrose up, but Ambrose again into an uppercut. And bumping. He's going to send him into the corner, just, eats an elbow. And Lashley into the power slam to Dean Ambrose. Oh, what's he thinking here? He's gonna hoist him up, flips him over, just a Dominator to Dean Ambrose. Quickly gonna get him up, but Ambrose with the elbow. Oh, and he's taking Lashley up just into the power bomb. Oh, and Ambrose pumping up. What's he doing? What is he doing? He's going up to the top rope. And Lashley just striking him, and another strike after strike, and Ambrose going up, just into that elbow. Lay it out, Lashley. Oh, look at this, he's gonna get him up, and just sending him into the corner now. Oh, and Lashley just slamming him back in the corner. Turns him around. Oh, and Ambrose with the elbow. And Lashley, though, into a swinging neck breaker. And he's backing up. He's setting Ambrose up. He's looking to advance to the final right here. And just a spear to Ambrose connects. Going for the pin. But Ambrose managed to get the shoulder up after 2. He still has fight. He still has drive. It's Lashley, though, quickly looking to get him up. And Ambrose just going to weasel his way out of the slam. Oh, and eats a kick, though, up onto the gorilla press, but just into a DDT. And he's telling Lashley to bring it on. He ain't gonna beat Ambrose so easy. And just a right hand. And Ambrose, what's he doing? And now just face first into the steel steps to Lashley. Will this match end in another draw? That is the question. I would personally like if it didn't, but could very well happen if these two don't pay enough attention. And Ambrose just that clothesline. The ref's at a count of 6. And now they're sending Lashley into that ring post. Just stomping him down, gonna get him up. Sending Lashley back into the ring just on time. There you go. And Ambrose gonna set him up. Looking to finish the job. Oh, but Lashley just pushing him down. And Ambrose, though, fighting back. And look at this, just slamming Lashley down. And again, just those blows to Ambrose. Going off. For real. He's gonna get Lashley back onto his feet. But oh, just eating a clothesline now. Oh, and a strike. But again, Lashley. And alright. And there we go. Second time's the charm. And look at this, showing us to the crowd. Feeling his confidence go up. What is he thinking here? Oh, and Lashley just a right hand. absolutely laying Ambrose out. Oh, and he's setting him up. The hurt lock locked in onto Dean Ambrose. This is how Lashley won last week. Oh, but Ambrose fights his way out, but immediately eats a kick. And he's going to get sent out of the ring. And fighting back here again, just not allowing Ambrose to take any momentum despite fighting out of the hurt lock. You can see Lashley already just beating him down, and Ambrose fighting back. It is sending Lashley into the steel steps. I don't know. And now they're just sending him back in the ring. He wants to win this match. He wants to advance to the final. And just face first into the apron as he gets back into the ring. He's dragging him away from the ropes. Ambrose is he's gonna try to go for a pin once again, but Lashley kicks out after 2. Not a big move that's been hit on Lashley just yet, so I get it. Oh, but he's setting him up. Ambrose. Oh, Lashley though quickly fights out of it. Oh, but Ambrose quickly just recuperating here, taking Lashley into the corner. What is he doing here? He's turning him around. Oh, and a kick just sends him back in, and Lashley now. What is he thinking? He's sending Ambrose to the top, into the Tree of Woe position, and just kicking him. Oh, and Lashley's backing into the corner once again. This could be all she wrote. Ambrose, you can see, stunned, and a second spear to Ambrose. And Bobby Lashley advances. Ambrose put everything he had out there, but in the end, the Dominator was just too strong. Bobby Lashley will go one-on-one with Randy Orton next week. The winner faces Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the WWE Championship. And you can see some of the highlights. Ambrose fighting out of that hurt lock, that very move that won Lashley his spot in the semifinal in the first place. And well, he did what he could.
Here is your winner, Bobby Lashley.
There you go. Congratulations to Bobby Lashley. He will be advancing to the final next week. But that's going to be all for tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button, comment down below, most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.